What up, guys? Vapus001 coming at you with another video. Today I have two topics. I have homemade vape boxes to hold all your supplies depending on what you want to hold, and two, Bitcoins. Weird topic, but we're going to talk about it, so let's go. As you already know, in my cleaning up my quad sleeper build, I showed you guys my vape box, which was just my Relo RX 200 box, holding most of your basic supplies you need for rebuilding, like your juices, your screwdrivers, your coils, or your Kanthal coil, stuff like that. So, as you see right here, you probably noticed, I have the vape box. Now, what this box is made out of is an old first aid kit. It was pretty much empty. So I thought, why not use it? So I duct taped it up to keep out as much sunlight as possible. So, one thing I like about this box the most is that it's got these locking handles. And you just pull those apart, and it unlocks. Now, as you see, I have pretty much my basic supplies in here. My juices, my RDA, 2 replacement coils for my Hercules, my Kanthal wire, some drill bits down in here. That's kind of hard to see. Some Q-tips, my wide bore drip tip, my flavor chaser. I mean, that's really about it I have in here. But just so I can travel with it while I go back to Iowa, I have I have 5 bottles. 4 of them being 3 mils. I just picked up these at the Vape Lounge today in Springdale, Arkansas. Guys, if you live near the area or you live in the area, please go there. Grab one of their cards that are sitting on the desk. I actually have one in my pocket right now. Vape Lounge. And on the back says I was referred by, and grab one of them and put Ryan Zimmerman and give them the card. Depending on how much you spend, $10 to $20. If you spend $10, I'll get a $10 gift certificate. You spend $20, get a free bottle of juice. And that would really help me, guys, to keep these videos going, because juice is sometimes it's not the cheapest, especially if you go for a actual premium juice or something like that. So these bottles right here, these little 10 ml bottles, I got them in 3 milligrams because I like to blow big clouds, and doing 6 doesn't work. I usually do 6 when I'm just trying to conserve juice, and I'm not too worried about blowing big clouds. These were about $6, $7, which isn't too bad for a 10 mil. A lot of places I've gone, it's been even more expensive. It's been, $7, $8. So, I mean, that's really all for this. I did try putting a styrofoam outlay in here to keep it more protected, but it took way too much room, and it sucks because I spent so much time cutting this out and shaving it down with sandpaper that it took up too much room for me to fit a lot of stuff in here. So, I mean, that's about it. Just a nice little vape box. If you got something, an old first aid kit or something like that, they work really well, and especially if you have a bigger one, you might be able to fit your styrofoam inlay in there, which is really easy. Just, take a box cutter, cut out your outline, and then just kind of run your fingers across it to kind of rip out the inside layer, and then just use some sandpaper to sand it down and keep it all in place. Our next topic, Bitcoins. Now, it's a weird topic to talk about, but at the same time, it can help you out with buying stuff online at places that accept Bitcoins. Now, if you don't know what Bitcoins are, they're a type of online currency that you can buy or you can sell things for them, like computer software. Even sometimes Craigslist will allow you to take Bitcoins. Now, instead of doing that, you can do it I guess you could say easier way, but the payout's probably not going to be as big. You can do an app that I know is on Android. I'm not sure about Apple. That's called CoinTapper. So, what CoinTapper is, it's an app that pops up. It's kind of Minecraft theme, and it has a number counter on it. Depending on how many counts are on there, is how many times you can tap that number, and you get Satoshis. Satoshis convert over to Bitcoins. I don't really know how that works. I don't know why they're called that, but that's just what they're called. Now, the reason you get this free currency out of this is because ads pop up. Just like any other thing that you do, any other app you download, most of the time there's some kind of ad unless you pay for the full version. So how they try to get you is as you're sitting there tapping as fast as you can to get it down, an ad will pop up over your screen. You'll tap on it an accident. It'll pull up whatever it's going to pull up. Now, I do advise you at least click on 1 or 2 of these ads a day, just so this guy can get his money to keep giving us these free Bitcoins. Now, at the way I am right now is as you level up throughout the I guess game, you get more Satoshis, which convert over to more Bitcoins. The way you level up is the amount of taps you hit. It'll tell you on the bottom, next level up 70 taps, next level up 50 taps, next level up, and it'll go up. And every time you level up, you get more Satoshis, more Bitcoins every time. Now, after you do this, how do you acquire these Bitcoins? Go to Coinbase.com, sign up, and then download Coinbase Wallet. And then when you open up CoinTabber for the first time, or sometimes multiple times, it'll ask you what email address you have attached to your Bitcoin wallet. And you type it in, and that's it. And then it starts. Every time you level up, send your Bitcoins. Right after, literally 5 seconds after you level up, guys, I get an email, and it tells me my Bitcoins were sent to my wallet. Now, depending on what level you are, you get about 3 cents to 8 cents at a time. Yes, guys, I know that's not a lot, but at the same time, you gotta think this is free stuff. You can do this for a couple months, and you'll be able to buy some stuff off Fastag. And if, they mess up your order or whatever, you don't have to worry about it as much because it was free money. So, I've been doing it for about, pretty much this past week, and I've got about $1. Not a lot, but you gotta think at the same time, Bitcoins are kind of like the stock market. The price of them drops and rises at all times. Right now, one full Bitcoin, you never get one full Bitcoin, guys. It goes down to the 0.100,000s, it's ridiculous. But one full Bitcoin is about $412 to buy one full Bitcoin. Now, when you go online, all the stuff you buy, you can buy $412 worth of stuff with your Bitcoins. If you want to buy them, you can link them to your bank account, buy them if you want to. I don't. I just think do it the free way. Might take longer, but I'm not having to spend any money. So, I'm going to wait about 6 months before I start probably talking about this again. And we're going to see after 6 months what I can buy with these Bitcoins. And, that's about all I had to talk to you about today, guys. Tomorrow I leave for Iowa at about 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm super excited to see all my friends again. And, of course, like I said, I'm probably going to try to do a video. It's not going to be a very long video because my YouTube doesn't like me to go over 15 minutes, even though I verified my account. And I'm just going to talk to my 2 buddies. And they're going to go over some of the mods they have. And some of the tanks and the juices that they like the most. In the store they like going to the most. Even though I think there's only 2 or 3 in the area they live in. So guys, I'll probably see you tomorrow or the next day. Depending on what's going on and how fast I can see my buddies. But this is Vapist001. Hide your mods and hide your tanks. Because I'm vaping everything up in here.